Good morning, fellow go-getters. Nam Ratna coming at you again. I got go-get it tip number 3 for you. We talked about staying focused a couple days ago on staying focused on what your goals are. So you're not just following your shiny objects, stay laser focused so then you can just compound that year after year, readjust your goals after you attain your first set of goals, right? Second thing we talked about was be aware. Be aware of what your current situation is, what your current self-talk is, how you're currently programmed, so you can change that environment, so you can build these habits of success that's going to get towards what your definition of success is, right? Everyone's got a different definition of success. Number 3 tip is always be growing your network and qualifying your network. What do I mean by that? If you're just getting started or you're always looking to get your business to another level like we are, your network is a big part of that, right? Your ability to grow and figure out exactly what people's needs are. When we go to network, we always recommend that it's not about you, it's about them. You need to figure out what their need is. Hey, how can I help you with your business? What is it that your business entails? How could I bring value? What type of clients are you looking for, customers and things like that? You need to make note of that. That's how you're qualifying your network and put it in a database. So when you're out there, so for example, practically speaking, for wholesaling or assignments, that's a big part of it. You need to grow a buyer's list. So you need to be able to go out, network, and I always tell my students, get 5 new people every time you go there, and ask them what their needs are, what they're looking for, what type of investor they are. They might be a passive or an active investor. And so then you can keep track of that, right? You can keep track of exactly what everyone wants. So when you're marketing for properties, something comes your way, you know who to call, who your best people would be to call. And you got to ask certain questions, like if I brought you a deal, the next day, are you able to close? That's how you qualify your network. But it's so important to continue to grow that, because as you grow your business, or you have different needs, and you want to grow your business, you need to start meeting different people that meet those needs, right? To fulfill your purpose. But that's a big thing, growing your network continuously, not only for your business but for your mind and self-development. And you don't necessarily always want to be the top guy in the room in order for you to continue to kick your business up to another level, right? I give you such a good example of networking and using that and monetizing it in a way. There's this gentleman, his name slips my mind, but he was in bankruptcy, and he lost all his money, which is obviously not a good thing. He maybe there was some fundamentals that he just didn't have in place or whatever it was. But the point of the story is he went into bankruptcy, and he's like, okay, well, I need to start again, and I want to start out my business, for whatever reason he got bankrupt. So he went to a networking event and, connected with his network, went out to Las Vegas, went to a networking event, a lot of wealthy people around, and he was going around like exactly what I'm talking about, asking what their needs were, what they're looking for. And this one gentleman told him that he needs a bunch of these watches, these luxury watches. And he's like, okay, so what exactly do you need? And he gave him the list. And he's like, okay, well, how much will you pay for them? And he said, $10 million. He's like, okay. So he took that list, and then he went and found a watch manufacturer, and he went to the guy and said, okay, I want to buy all these watches. Do you have these watches, first of all? And he's like, yeah. He's like, okay, I want to buy them all. He's like, okay, great. And he's like, how much? So he's like, how much can you pay for them? And he's like, well, I was thinking $2 million. The guy laughed at him, and then he's like, obviously not, and then obviously not 2 million. So the guy's like, okay, well, how much? It's like $8 million. Okay. So he took it for $8 million and ended up wholesaling it or signing it off to the other gentleman for 10, and he made a smooth 2 mil, maybe after lawyer fees and whatever. If there was a lawyer involved, he would have made a little less, but he made a smooth $2 million, using the concept of growing your network, understanding what your network needs and connecting them with their need. And that's what wholesaling is in real estate, right? So grow your network, guys. Focus on what your needs are, what your purpose is, and what you're looking for, and then go out and find and qualify people and find out what their needs are and see how you can align with them. You got to network with a purpose, So that's it for me this morning. Wonderful Wednesday morning from the Go Get It offices. Had a wonderful morning, ready to go kill it. You guys go kill it. Grow that network, guys. And remember, take action, because dreams are big, but taking action is way bigger. Go get it, guys.